Good morning, Aquarius. Welcome to my new location. I'm no longer in London. Okay. I'm in the Midlands, which is the middle part of England. Very rural. Farming around here. As I give the cards a shuffle. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do little bit about career towards the end of the reading, but let's just for the moment concentrate on your love life. Okay. Who is the person Aquarius is dealing with? Angel Spirit's Guide. Who is the person Aquarius is dealing with at the moment? Let's see. Who is this person? What are their intentions? What are their feelings? What do they want? Get a little bit of your energy as well, Aquarius. Okay. Well, somebody from your past is approaching. Okay. If not, they're in or they've messaged you. It's the Ace of Pentacles. The thing with the Ace of Pentacles is it's like all pentacle energy. It's a very solid foundation that you can build something on, Aquarius. There's a very practical decision you have to make about this, okay, because there could be distance involved in the person that you're dealing with. All right. There could also be work possibilities. So it's a question of seeing what also on the work front the prospects are. Okay, we'll get a little bit more about that later. I'm getting for some of you travel, whether this travel is indicative of permanency or temporary. You know, I'm kind of picking up for a lot of you that involves distance, it's kind of temporary travel to see how things go. Also, the Ace of Pentacles I get with you, Aquarius, you are not going to make you're not going to be impulsive about this. You're not going to jump in until you're more fairly certain. In other words, you're coming into your power, Aquarius. You're being very practical about your situation. There is a message from the past. I'm kind of getting somebody who's been juggling you, okay, with another situation. This could be a third party situation. They could have family, whatever the status of this person, they've had other things going on at the moment. All right. But there is a solid opportunity there. There is the basic foundation for you to build on if you choose to. I mean, what is this person's intentions? Six of Cups. Yeah, to reconcile. They're being very nostalgic. All right, maybe they've messed you about a bit, or maybe you've messed them about, Aquarius, because I keep getting this rebound energy, this trust issues that have to be built. I'm getting the Nine of Wands also. I'm also getting the Sun card. So I'm getting here a relationship that does have a possibility of becoming much more stable, much more easygoing. I'm getting there was a lot of kind of resistance in the past. Now, whatever your circumstances, whatever theirs, with the Nine of Wands, Nine of Rods, if you like to call it that, I'm getting this. There's certain things about this relationship that cannot be changed. It's too difficult and perhaps take too long. It's more or less a bit like, can you accept this relationship, and solve the issues between you and this person, okay, as best you can and make the most of it you can. But with the Nine of Rods, there's a history between you and this person. There is some trust issues. Okay, I'm kind of getting this rebound energy. Interesting card, that Six of Cups. Means so many things. To me, reconciliation can happen on 100 different levels. You may dismiss this person may stop in your life for 10 minutes, 10 days, whatever, when you make a decision. But it's not necessarily, this is certainly not picking up where you left off, okay? This is a fresh start. This is starting from ground zero, I'm kind of getting going back to basics. So there is that kind of getting comfortable with each other again. All right. I'm going to pull a work card at this point, actually, because with this Ace of Pentacles, I am getting that there is a very solid job offer, which involves relocation. It would also involve you doing something brand new. This is stepping outside of your comfort zone. This is also actually in relationships the same thing, and it's also putting yourself in an environment you feel comfortable with. Right, there's a lot of nostalgia going on. Perhaps some of you are returning to a place of work that you worked before. They want you back, or you've decided to return to a trade or a job that you're familiar with. I'm picking up with the Six of Cups, familiarity. All right, so the intention here in relationships is to get familiarity with each other, get your bearings, even in work, getting your bearings, perhaps even learning something new. But let's just pull a career card. I know this is going off at a bit of tangent, but something telling me with you, Aquarius, you are being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. Lie low for a while and you will be shown the truth. Okay, so we're going back to this, whether it's in relationships or work, but we are talking about work more than anything. It's kind of like see how it goes, is the advice here. It's kind of set yourself some limits, some personal goals, a bit like that Seven of Wands energy where you draw up healthy boundaries here. What is the feelings of this person you're dealing with in relationships? Oh, there's a lot of independence, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I'm also picking up a lot of action. This person's feelings are, well, they're quite comfortable in their own skin at the moment. Okay. And they are sort of coming to the terms with the past. All right, as I say, there's a lot of nostalgia here. I'm kind of getting this person feels ready to approach you again. But this person carries a lot of responsibility. I'm getting they want to break away from codependency. They don't want you to be too dependent on them. They don't want to be too dependent on you. It's like they feel that living in each other's pockets is not right for either of you. I'm kind of getting a mirror effect with this, Aquarius. I'm kind of getting that you're a very strong individual anyway. And it's like second time around, your energy towards each other is one of speaking the truth. This is a kind of Nine of Pentacles. I want to build a life with you. Don't necessarily want to live together. And I do say not necessarily. That doesn't mean you won't live together, but it means that there's a certain independence about this. I'm getting there is a third party involvement for some of you. This could be in the form of a job, responsibility, status. You could be dealing with, I'm picking up for one of you dealing with somebody in government or is very popular, perhaps in the entertainment arts. All right. I mean, what do they actually want off you? They want to move on from the past. Six of Swords. I'm kind of getting this mirroring effect again, Aquarius. You both want the same thing. The Six of Swords to me is relaxing around each other. It's not being bound up like a coiled spring. Aquarius, you're in your energy here. Two of Cups. It's decision time. Oh, I'm kind of getting some of you have already made a decision. That jumped out. Two of Swords. This is, they hope or they want to find the middle ground with you. They want to discuss things with you about the future. They want to come to some kind of agreement. You are two very, very different people in two very, very different situations. Okay. The Two of Swords is like coming to me. It's not just about a decision. It's coming to some kind of agreement between you two. Okay. And it's making the best of what you got. I'm picking up some kind of accord here. But with the Star card, there is definite healing. Two of Cups, some of you are perhaps dealing with a soulmate, twin flame, but there's some very, very emotional choices. Okay, not only in this relationship, but in most of your relationships today, Aquarius, because I'm kind of getting work relationships are going to be very, very important. I'll keep getting with the Six of Swords as well in work, that you are practicing something and becoming very familiar with it until it kind of comes natural. Communication springs to mind. This could be in the form of an analyst, training to be a psychologist, training to be, well, I'm picking up for one person here, a Samaritan, helping people with very, very depressive situations. But either way, Aquarius, you're moving into much smoother emotional state here. All right. What is the most likely way forward with this person? Learning to cooperate. Three of Pentacles. Take, if a past person is coming back, all right, it's learning to cooperate. I'm kind of getting this person wants you to take the lead role in this, Aquarius. They want to know what you think, what you feel as well. I'm kind of getting you're not in the mood for messing about, Queen of Swords. Despite your feelings for this person, if you deem it not right for you or you deem it too much trouble, you'll cut this person off in a heartbeat. Excuse me. There's this kind of persistence about it, though. There is this kind of diminished responsibility aspect about this. I'm seeing here we've got a lot of Virgo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. As I said, I'm picking up Virgo. I'm picking up a lot of changes. There is a danger with a past person that you could repeat the same cycle. Okay. But what I'm actually getting for one or two of you, Aquarius, that this is somebody brand new, but the past has taught you many, many things. Okay. You're approaching this with a very, very different attitude. And there is this fact of learning from the past and rebuilding your life, rebuilding your connections. This is relationships of all kinds. Okay, working, personal. And, I am getting that some of you are breaking free from a situation that you feel no longer is good for you. Okay. But the Three of Pentacles is learning, is taking the experience you've learned and using it to your advantage. Going into this reading, we've got this juggling energy. So there is this very busy energy of trying to organise stuff going into this reading. Okay, I am getting travel for some of you. It's a turning point in your life here, Aquarius. One where you're going to make a very, very important decision, especially about relationships. I'm kind of getting some of you of dropping old attitudes. The energy going out of this reading, okay, is this Queen of Swords and the onus being on you. But one thing's for sure, Aquarius, you're not going to let anybody persuade you. They may try, but you are going to bring about changes that will perhaps shock a lot of people around you. Okay, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. All right, Ten of Swords is coming to a conclusion. It's not letting anybody, it's kind of the advice is not letting anybody else's opinion persuade you. This is making your own mind up, trusting your own judgment. You've been down this route of self-sabotage, Aquarius. Not anymore. Okay. Decision is entirely up to you. In work, I'm kind of getting that, people have relied on you too much. You want to be self-sufficient. Some of you will branch out and set up businesses on your own, okay, or online businesses on getting. But there's something here, old attitudes and listening to your intuition in future. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.